Guys, Lou here. I thought I'd just crank out a video. It's a lot faster than trying to type out a memo on my camera with my big fat thumbs. So we'll tell you what's going on. I've been talking to this Bob Makos guy for almost a year now. His sons, back when they were in high school, they put out a magazine about World War II, kind of primarily aircraft. And but since then, they've published several books, and one of the books is Spearhead, which happened to be the book that Mike talked about at the MVCC meeting the other day. So it's Adam Makos, that's Bob's son. He's the one who wrote that one, and about the World War II tanker that was the head of the Spear going into Cologne, and it was one of the tank battles that we've got movie footage of. So anyway, yeah, like 6 months ago, I hooked him up with Russ Morgan because they wanted a Sherman tank for doing the book signing and all that kind of stuff. And well, it's turned out the book's now published, as you know, Mike showed us, and he's already done some book signings back east. It's already hit the New York Times. It's like the 5th best-selling book on the nonfiction list. And anyway, so Bob wants us to provide a little eye candy for the book signing at the tattered cover, the one that's down by Union Square, by the train station. And I guess they got a big parking lot, and he's working with the city to get parking space and that sort of thing all blocked off. So it's on Saturday morning the 9th at, he believes it'll start at 10 a.m. And I'll lock these details in as soon as I get them. I don't have this all locked in yet. He's still negotiating with City and County of Denver, and I think he's going to try to get the mayor's office involved to grease the skids, because any mayor wants to get his picture taken honoring a World War II vet. So that ought to be a pretty good bribe there. But Bob said that he'd love to have reenactors and World War II vehicles, and we'll probably park over like at Mile High and convoy with the guy the book is written about, riding in Russ's Stewart tank. His Sherman is all in pieces as he's restoring it, but he'd ride in his Stewart tank, and we'd convoy over to the tattered cover and park there. So I was thinking I'll either drive my Jeep or the Weasel, depending on what the weather forecast looks like. But Bob offered, he said he'd pay reasonable amounts for fuel if you have to trailer a vehicle a distance to get it there, and then we could get a autographed copy of the book, which I was going to buy the book anyway, so that's a good deal. And he also said that they've got some art prints, and that was one thing that his boys were good at, is they were also publishing some World War II art. So we'd get some autographed art prints handed out to us. So pretty good deal to be able to go and sit around and chit chat with a World War II tanker. And I guess the guy knocked out like 5 enemy tanks on his drive into Cologne, and yeah, pretty amazing story. Um, so yeah, MVCC guys with World War II vehicles, try to be in some kind of uniform, and then CMHG guys, even if you just come in uniform and do a little reenacting, maybe if you got some 3rd Armored patches or something, I don't know. Doesn't have to be though. Just in World War II kit, Normandy type stuff. So yeah, that'd be cool. So I will post on the site here when I lock in details, but it would sure be nice to know if you're interested. If you could message me and tell me that you're interested and what you were thinking of doing, then I can relay that to Bob. So he's like the front guy for his son, doing the book signing management. So that's it for now. I'll update you as the info comes in. Thanks.